Hey there, and welcome to the Unleash Your Greatness Within podcast. Listen, I just had a quick thought for you today. I was doing some executive coaching just a couple minutes ago, and I have some more calls to do right after this video. And I thought I would just share this thought that came to me while I was on my last call with Chris. And it's this. Writing down goals, right? It's 2022 now, and a lot of people are focused on New Year's resolutions and new goals and new beginnings and so forth, which is all important. But listen to this very clearly. Writing down goals without making a true decision is delusion. Let me say that again. Writing down goals without making a true decision is delusion.
Passion and my mission to help you unleash your greatness within. My heart goes out to the underdogs that's on their way. If you think you can go from good to great, okay, let's motivate. GreatnessWithin.com. TJ Hoisington. GreatnessWithin.com.
Now, what do I mean by that? Here's what I mean. If you read If You Think You Can, and if you haven't, I suggest you read If You Think You Can. It's all about achieving goals and unleashing your greatness. But in chapter 2, what I talk about is the power of decisions. And I talk about, which by the way, incision, to cut off from. I talk about decisions. Did you know that people that stop smoking, did you know that 90% of them stop cold turkey? Yeah, they may have tried several times and then fallen off the bandwagon and got back up and tried again and so forth over and over. But the moment they literally stopped, of everyone I've ever coached or worked with, they can always remember the time they stopped. They can remember in detail the day they stopped, and it was all in a moment, right? What was that moment? The day they got to what I call in chapter 2 of If You Think You Can, true decision. Your goal, hopefully, your goal for making your dreams come true this year is writing down some goals that you want to accomplish within the next 90 days up to a year, right? Even sooner is fine too. But write some specific goals down that you want to achieve this year, all right? We got to bring some focus to the mind. There's a lot of distraction out there. Let's get some focus to the mind. But in order for you to achieve that goal, you're going to have to get to a place you make a true decision. I asked the question, how are you going to hold yourself accountable? Yeah, you can have a partner that can check on you from time to time, or that you can put it on your calendar, or that you can put an alert on your phone to remind you to do a certain task and so forth. But in the end, goals are achieved faster and are sustained more easily when you make a true decision. When you make a true decision, here's what happens. Opportunities will show up in front of you that you realize after you've achieved the goal, wait, those opportunities were around me the whole time. I just didn't see them yet. Remember, if you think, you can. Meaning you put the thought out there first, you start working toward it, you keep dwelling on it, you turn over the processing power over to the subconscious, not just the conscious. By the way, to get to the subconscious, you got to go through the conscious, which means you got to write down your goals. By the way, every classic book ever written on personal development and achieving your goals has all said, write your goals down. So you want to write them down. But here's the next step. Every day, once you have them written down, here's what you want to do to make those goals a reality. You're going to write the goal down, and then you're going to envision yourself having achieved the goal in first person. So you're going to have the goals down. They're going to be written down. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to look at the first goal, and you're going to close your eyes, and you're going to imagine yourself having already achieved that goal, and you want to hold that image, that movie. Make sure there's color in it. You want to hold that image and movie for about 10 to 15 seconds. See yourself in it. What does your world look like? What makes it exciting? I'm telling you, if you will do that for the next 30 days with each of your goals, hold it in your mind's eye for 10 to 15 seconds, at least 2 times a day, when you wake up in the morning and before you go to bed at night. I promise you that you will start to notice opportunities, resources, people will come into your life, conversations will take place that will lead you over here to over there. You'll get impressions throughout the day and even sometimes late into the night that will move you closer to achieving your goals than you otherwise would have achieved them. You want to put your goals and the achievement of your goals on steroids? Turn it over to your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind works 24 hours a day. While your conscious mind sleeps, your subconscious mind is still working. It will come up with answers. It will resolve conflict. And you know what? In time, if you've taken the time, it seems very simple, and it doesn't take the place of action, but it's a good starter point, is to get it in your mind's eye, and then the work that comes with it will become sweet. Because why? You've made a true decision, and all of a sudden you start moving toward and achieving your goals faster than if you were doing it passively or laissez-faire, if you will. You want to get focused, you want to get committed, and you want to make a true decision. Make a true decision on your goals for 2022, and I promise you, you will achieve those goals. All right? I wish you the best. I hope this quick video, I got to run now and get on another executive coaching call, but I hope this video helps you today. If you like this message and it was meaningful to you, hey, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. I'd love to have you a part of my community. And also my podcast, go to iTunes, check it out there. All kinds of motivation, inspiration, and so forth, including success interviews that I have with high achievers from around the world. All right, I wish you the best. Now go out there and unleash your greatness within. Hey there, thanks for taking the time out to listen to my podcast. I want you to know that I am grateful that you are a part of my community, and I hope that you're getting a lot out of my various podcast episodes. You see, it is my goal to provide you with those slide edge principles, strategies, and inspiration that can help you achieve your goals and your dreams. My one request is, if you enjoy my podcast in general, or you have listened to an episode that you really liked, could you do me a favor? It would mean the world to me if you could write a simple review, or if you could simply give me a star rating. I would really appreciate it. Now go out there and unleash your greatness within.
GreatnessWithin.com